Yo, what's up, guys? Boy D Money Man back at it again. I just want to say that today we're gonna be talking about Supergirl. Um, this movie is directed by Greg Gillespie and written by Anna something. But this movie is kind of boring. Not gonna lie. It's the problem with this movie is that the the writing is not that good. The characters are mostly just saying what's seen in front of them and not actually having an actual dialogue. And Lobo was very underused. It wasn't used that much. And the villain is just one note, cartoony ass villain, like cardboard cutout villain. Like he wasn't good. He was mostly doing stuff for shock value, and it wasn't an intimidating villain whatsoever. And his design just looked awful. Like it looks very very bad. It looks like some emo shit that they were on. And Supergirl herself is fine. Millie Alcock does whatever with the character. She does okay with the script she's given with. But this movie overall is just mid. Like it's very, very mid movie. And a lot of that is due to not a lot of us even know about Supergirl, and to this is a loosely adaptation of the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic book with Tom King. Like this is very loosely adaptation. Like this is barely pulled stuff from the comic book one. And the little girl, I forgot what her name was. I think it starts with an H or something. I don't know what it was, but she barely does anything in the movie. Like honestly, like she barely fights, even though she got a sword from her parents that was murdered by Krim, the main villain, who was really bad. And it's like I know she's a kid, but like let her do something. Showcase some type of action. Like the only thing that we see her do was attack that one guard in a cell with of her and Lobo, but that that was it. Like she doesn't fight anyone before or really much after that. If you're gonna be like hyped up at this skilled, sword type character, then showcase that, which they didn't at all. She just doesn't do much, so surprisingly. And there's a segment in the movie where Supergirl gets weakened by the sun, which apparently is a kryptonite sun that comes out. She gets very weakened, and she was weakened like throughout the whole movie. To be honest, like it only showcased her powers in a couple few moments of the movie, which I'm like, okay, I feel like they did this so they can like nerf her to like make some sort of stakes in the movie, which I'm just like, well, Superman didn't do that, so why you have to do that with Supergirl? And you know, it's just like why does that need to be a thing? Like why you need to depower her and stuff? Just buff the villains or something. But yeah, this movie's not that great overall in general. There's a bad comparison to Superman in 2025, and hopefully it does well with Man of Tomorrow, James Gunn's sequel to Superman, which I actually describe as a follow-up movie that follows more of Lex Luthor than actual Superman, but we just kind of discuss this process and see how it goes. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say about Supergirl. It's your boy D Money, and I'll see you guys in the next video. D Money out.